Hey guys, welcome back to a video. This one is going to be my baitcaster arsenal. I've got most of them here on my shoulder, and then I've got a couple over here, my longer rods. I've got an 8-foot ceiling in here, and two of them are almost 8 foot, so I don't want to beat them up too bad. First one we're going to start off with is, this is my favorite reel. It's a Revo SX. I have 4 of these now. I just love the way they cast. They're super smooth, and I don't have any problems with it. That's going to be paired on a 7'1" medium heavy St. Croix Mojo bass. Probably for the price, probably one of my favorite rods. You can't really beat that $120 price range. We'll get into the my absolute favorite rod that I own, which is going to be, once again, Revo SX on this. This is a 7'1" medium heavy jig worm rod. This is the G Loomis E6X, coming in right at around $200. Super light rod, super sensitive. If you can afford them, they're probably the route I would go, but at the same time, you can't really beat those St. Croix. And now that they have the Bass X out, it's probably an even better route to go. Pass that one off. Okay. This one, actually, I just repaired the tip on this, and we'll have to see how it turns out. This was I'm going to be switching around reels here soon, so you may get in like an update of what I did, but I have another rod on the way, and then potentially another reel on the way. So you guys may see those come in. But this is a 7-foot medium heavy Pro Max rod, and this actually came on a combo, but then I moved reels around. So I just got this Revo SX for Christmas, so I slapped this on here so I could try out, see how my rod tip replacement does and stuff. We'll have to see. I don't know how well it's going to hold up. I've replaced some before and they've done okay, but we'll have to see. So that's a 7-foot medium heavy with a Revo SX. All of my Revos are 6'4" to 1. I really like that. It allows me to do whatever I want, basically. So we'll go ahead and pass that one off.
Glad to see you pair up your chatterbaits just like I do.
Yeah, that was already paired up and I just tied it on there. Next one, like I said, so this one is a Pro Max reel, which I could switch back and forth, or I could switch them if I really wanted to, and I might, depending on what happens. So this is a Pro Max reel, 7'1" to 1. I think these have 8 ball bearings, 8 bearing system. This is on a 7-foot medium heavy blackout rod. Once again, I got one of the last ones off Tackle Warehouse. I think I got it for like $40 maybe, and they were originally 80, so I really couldn't pass it up. So that should be good. It's a 7-foot medium heavy fast action. Next one we'll go ahead and cover is my jerkbait setup. So this is the 7-foot medium Ganaround tournament series. I got this on Black Friday a few years ago. Originally $80, picked it up for $45. I have that paired up with a 13 Fishing Inception, I believe 6'6" to 1. Yes, and then currently have a Gary Yamamoto jerkbait on there for the winter. But of course our lakes froze up within a week, so winter fishing really didn't happen this year. That's all of these baitcasters that have that don't have mono or don't have braid all have 15-pound P line in the fluoroclear. So this one is my cranking setup. This is another Pro Max 7'1" to 1. This is a Team KVD crankbait rod, 7'4" medium heavy, moderate action. Got this on a killer deal when I was with him. We ran down to Cabela's one day. Rod was originally $100. They had it on sale for $40. I couldn't pass it up. Didn't really need it, but I couldn't pass it up, so I ended up picking one up. And I love it. And because I loved it so much, he ended up getting one, and he loves his.
And the day that we actually went to Cabela's and he got this one, I was actually going to get one, but unlike him, I passed it up, and I got the newer model well over a year later.
Yeah.
So
once again, Revo XX. 6-4-1. This is my like top water, my frogging, lighter cover flipping and stuff like that. 65-pound Power Pro braid on here. I currently have a spook that we got in Mystery Tackle Box, I believe by Lucky John, Japanese company. Really like their spooks. That's going to be paired up with a 7-foot heavy action or heavy power fast action rod. Veritas, if I didn't say that, Abu Garcia Veritas. This combo for us has been phenomenal. I actually broke the old one I had, the original Veritas, last year on a bedfish. So I ended up picking up the 2.0. I think I got a good deal on it. It was like $60 some or something like that when I picked it up. So that was a good deal. Last normal or semi-normal fishing or bait caster is going to be my top water setup. So this is another Pro Max 7-1-1 spooled up with 20-pound mono, and then that's going to be paired up with the 7-foot medium heavy fast action Pro Max from Abu Garcia. So this is the actual original combo. This is the older one. It's not the new 3.0 it's not the newer 3.0. These are the original ones. But I've had them forever and I love them. Generally, you can find this combo for $100, and in my opinion, it's the best combo you can get for $100. Go ahead and pass it off. Okay, so we'll start with the shorter rod. See how well I can fit this in here. I'm trying not to hit you in the head.
Shorter, but not much.
Another Pro Max. This one is spooled up with 50-pound braid. I believe it's Field and Stream. I figured I might as well give it a shot. Again, I'm going to put it to the test. This is a 7'11" flipping stick, Shimano Compre. Got an amazing deal on this as well. It was originally 110. Gander had it for 70 and then had it 50% off that. So I ended up getting the rod for $35. It's a 7'11" heavy action rod, or heavy power, extra fast action. So it's perfect for flipping. Obviously, it's a flipping stick. Haven't used it too much. You know, it's the only complaint I have with this is I hit stuff in this room. The only complaint I have with this is this rod is really, really heavy. I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that it's 7'11", but my 8-foot swim bait rod, which we'll talk about here in a second, is probably lighter than that, and it's got a heavier reel on it. Okay, so the last one we'll talk about is I take off the sleeve here real fast. If I can even take it off in here. There it goes. Okay, so last one, probably one of my favorite ones. It's going to be my swim bait setup. This is a Shimano Cardiff 300A, spooled up currently with 80-pound braid. It's going to end up getting a 30-pound leader on it when I get that. That's Power Pro on a 8-foot heavy action DX swim bait rod from Daiwa. First Daiwa rod I've owned, and so far it's actually done pretty well. You know, it's obviously an exception because it's a swim bait rod, so it's not something I can really compare it to, but so far it's done really well. I really like this rod because it came in at $110, and it had the weight size or the weight range of baits that I felt was best for me. It says it's from 2 to 8, but if you read some of the reviews on Tackle Warehouse, really people say it's like a 1 to 6. Currently have a 68 HUD on there, which comes in at 2 ounces. Throws it no problem. You guys have seen my Onimasu I picked up. That comes in at almost 3 ounces. Haven't thrown that yet, but I've had the deeper on this. That's 3.5 ounces. That's no problem. It doesn't even hardly put a flex in the rod at all. So it should be okay to hold up to 6-7 ounces, but I doubt I even throw anything that big. So that's the Shimano Cardiff 300A on an 8-foot heavy power fast action, I believe. Doesn't actually say. I believe it's like a fast action DX swim bait rod, 801. So it's really heavy from Daiwa. So that's all of my bait casters. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, there could be a couple of them getting switched around. If I end up switching them around, I probably will update you guys, let you guys know what we're up to. But that does it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk to you guys.